What is up, everybody? Welcome, or of course, welcome back. My name's Bianca. Thank you so much for deciding to join in for our Pilates workout today here on the beautiful Pilates mat on our beach location. When you guys are ready, let's get started with our hands on our rib cage, either crossing the arms or not. We're just going to start with about 4 to 5 Pilates lateral breaths here. So as you guys breathe in, or as you're breathing in, I want you to imagine the ribs expanding, and as you exhale, you want to allow the ribs to soften, fall down, sink down, and allowing the shoulders to move with you. So you want to make sure the shoulders drop. Just continue that breath, breathing into the side ribs, the back of the ribs, the front of the ribs. Inhale. And as you exhale, as you can see, just gently pulling those ribs together as you engage the core. Let's do a couple more breaths here, breathing in. And gently just pushing the air out. And one more breath in through nose. And on your next exhale, feel free to drop your hands down towards your mat. Let's get into our second little exercise. So we're going to drop our head to the right side, just feeling that stretch through the neck from right to left. Feeling the weight of the head as the shoulders draw away from the ears. Allow that head to stretch out that neck. So a nice gentle warm up today. Just dropping from right, feel the weight of the ear, and then gently to the left. Good, let's just come gently back to our center, placing our fingertips to our shoulders and just give those shoulders a little roll. Let's go for about 4 in each direction. And I want you to sort of undulate through the upper back here as well. So can you really feel the chest expanding and then contracting, releasing as you open up the heart? Good, breathing in, and on the exhale, let's reverse those circles. Let's go for 4, 3, beautiful, and last 2. Final one here, and then on our next inhalation, let's take our arms overhead and take a nice gentle candle stretch or side bend. We'll take our arms gently, guys, to the right side. You can look down, you can look up, your choice, and then just switching from side to side. What I always suggest to every single student that I teach, whether it be Reformer Pilates, Mat Pilates, or a yoga class, is just making that sure that supporting hip is releasing and dropping down to the mat. So you don't want to lift that hip up. We'll go one more time here, guys, to the side, and then we'll extend our arms, lifting up, just twisting everybody to your right side, exhaling, looking behind that shoulder. Take a nice deep inhale to reach your arms back up. Inhale. And on your exhale, gently twist to your left side, looking over that left shoulder, elongating from the sacrum, the sacroiliac joint, lumbar spine, crown of head. One more time each side, breathing in, looking forward or up. Inhale. Exhale, looking over that right shoulder, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. And last one here, breathing in. And then gently twisting towards your left side, looking over that back shoulder. Good, and let's gently find our way back to center. Take a beautiful inhale, and once you're ready, let's find our way onto our bones. So making sure you do have enough room behind you here. You don't want to hit anything. Make sure you come to the middle of your mat. You're going to take your hands behind your knees. On your exhale, finding that C curve. So let's start here to get into a little bit of a contraction of the spine and an elongation, I should say a contraction of the core and an elongation of the lower back. So as you exhale again, remember what I said about using that breath. You want to engage the pelvic floor, which is in Pilates known as your powerhouse. So you want to exhale here, keeping those ribs closed, tummy engaging, navel to spine, and inhale, extend and lift. Again, exhale to curl your way back, squeeze that tummy tight. And on your next inhale, let's take our arms forward, continuing on to a little twist. Same action through that core. You're twisting, looking over one shoulder, extend the arms forward, and then extend the arms back. So looking, guys, over that back shoulder, try to reach that fingertip towards the earth. Inhale, exhale, twist, core engaging, twist and rotate from the transverse abdominals, the obliques, the waist muscles, also known as your abs. Exhale. Lovely. This will be our last one here. You're going to inhale, and I just want you to take a little rest. Relax your weight forward. You can also drop your knees to the side. Just allow that head to drop and take a nice deep breath in. And on that exhale, let's continue with a very classical exercise called the saw. You're going to breathe into one side. I want you to saw off the tippy toes for 3, 2, 1, back to center, inhale to twist, and moving to the other side. As you can see, the eye line looks behind you here. So rotate, inhale, exhale, 3 pulses, 2, 1. Keep that spine long and erect. Inhale, exhale, 3, 2, 1. Let's push on. Halfway there. Breathing in and exhale, 3, 2, 1. Again, twisting to one side and exhale, 3, 2, 1. We will find 2 more sets here. Breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. Last one today, guys. Don't forget the pulsing breath. 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center and just release and relax. Well done. Pilates roll down. As I said, make sure you have enough room behind you. Arms forward, legs forward, tummy engaged as usual for our Pilates. You're going to roll down through your spine, vertebra for vertebra. Inhaling on the exhale, chin to chest, arms reaching you forward. As you can see, that tummy is engaging and lifting back to seated. Now look, if you need a little bit of support, option 1, bend the knees. Option 2, quickly stop this video. Maybe grab a TheraBand or a Pilates belt or somebody to help you holding your feet as you roll your way down and up. This takes an immense amount of practice. So if you feel like you can't do this today, there'll be another time. Just keep practicing, keep trying. I know myself, I have been training in Pilates for probably over just 20 or 25 years. So this is definitely a skill that I have acquired. I did not start like this. So don't beat yourself up if you're not getting this right now. We'll go for one more, guys. We're breathing out to roll down, all the way down, vertebra for vertebra. Inhale and exhale one last time, lifting ourselves up, scooping that tummy in, rib cage engaging. Think ribs to hips, hips to legs, legs to body. Undulate the spine and half roll down now. So we're just going to find our way back down onto the mat. Once you found your way down, just wiggle yourself to the middle of your mat. Just give your knees from there, guys, a little hug, maybe just a little circle of the knees or a rock from side to side, whatever feels good for you. Beautiful. And then we'll drop our feet down to the earth, making sure that you're here in that neutral spine. You're going to take your hips on, or your hands onto your hips, I should say. And we'll just start by imprinting the spine. So hopefully you can see this. I'll be showing you guys in a second what's happening here. You want to press the hip bones away from the tummy. So make sure you're elongating here through those psoas muscles, as you can see, to slightly imprint the spine down. So you want to exhale, exhale, exhale. And as you inhale, I want you to elongate through the waist. Think of long hips here, guys, okay? 2 more to go. Exhale, imprinting the spine, pressing that lumbar down towards the mat. And inhale, lifting yourself back up. Let's take our arms to sky. We're going to exhale and move into that imprint, which now lifts us up into a pelvic tilt or bridge. From there, rolling back down, vertebra for vertebra. Make sure vertebra for vertebra. So it's not just a lift and lower, it's an undulation or an articulation here of your spine. Make sure, guys, as you lift and lower the hips, you are rolling step by step like a waterfall or something of the sort, maybe honey. Somebody in one of my classes the other day said like molasses, whatever you want to think. So you really, really want to feel this softness of the spine. This is one of the most beautiful things I find about Pilates is the fluidity. All right, one more, we're lifting up. And guys, on your next pelvic tilt, I want you to gently lift your heels and lower your heels for 10, 9, keep that butt engaging. Yes, Bianca, thank you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you guys are gonna roll your way back down. Just taking a little break of choice. I just want to take this time out to say, guys, thank you so much for being here with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would absolutely love that. And if not, let's continue on with our workout. Let's take our right into our chest, but let's extend that left leg. Single leg extension, single pulse. You can lift the leg or the head, I should say, or you can keep the head down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go for a double pulse. Have a look. Pulse, 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 double pulse, knee to head, squeeze the core, guys. Pulse, pulse, last one, and take a rest in 1 And thank you so much. Relax, give yourself a little break. All right, let's go into a little crisscross. So guys, same thing with the legs, fingertips to temples. Lift the body, lift the chest, twisting to one side. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Not from the elbows, rather from the lower rib cage as you use your obliques. Here we go. And exhale, 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 exhale. 2, last one. And come back to your center, guys. Lifting up and release. Take a break. Well done. Dropping those knees, guys, side to side. Just relax for a moment. Very, very good job. All right, we're going into one last little ab exercise, guys, here. So we're going to do our little head to knee. So lift those arms above head. We're going to do the same scenario. So single and double pulses. Inhale, guys. Exhale, right knee to head. Exhale, come up, chin to chest, and release. We're doing 10 singles and then 10 doubles, just so you guys know what's coming. And also, if you don't feel confident with the head, you can also feel free to take that hand behind the head as you come up. That's absolutely an option. Let's keep going. Exhale, head to knee. Good. Notice how I'm saying not knee to head, rather head to knee. Good. Exhale up. Well done. Now we do 2. Double. Double. So these are the double pulses. We're doing 10. And double. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Well done. Keep going, guys. Pulse, pulse. Lovely. Exhale, exhale. Good. Exhale, exhale. Good, guys. Last one. Stay with me. Exhale, exhale. Take a break. Relax. Well done. Give those knees a little butterfly. Relax the tummy. Stretch the arms. Breathing in, guys. On the exhale, find your way up. Moving into our seal puppy. Now, this is a classic Pilates Joseph Pilates exercise. You want to cusp the feet together. You're going to roll down and back. Inhale like a rolling the ball, and we take 3 little claps with the feet. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, clapping those feet. 3, 2, 1. Rolling down. Rolling up. I want you to clap the feet together. 3, 2, 1. Rolling down. Rolling up. Clapping the feet. 1, 2, 3. And again, rolling down. Rolling up. And 3, 2, 1. Last one. Rolling down. Rolling up. And 3, 2, 1. Well done. And release. Relax. Well done, well done, well done. All right, our abs are spent, guys. Let's turn onto our tummy. And once you're on your tummy, just give those knees a little bend, guys. I want us to rock our feet from side to side. Just give those hips a little stretch, a little hip twist. And then we will start with a little hamstring back chain muscle as well as upper back. So just taking your fingertips to your temples or under your forehead. I just want us to gently lift our shoulders, elbows, head, neck, and chest away from the mat. So bringing that entire upper body off the mat for 4 little preparations here. And then we're going to go swimming. Not literally. I wouldn't recommend to swim in the beach behind me or the ocean behind me. Although it looks tempting. It's very, very riptidy. All right, guys. One more here. We're lifting up. Good. And lowering down now. What I want you guys to do is lift up again and take a breaststroke. As you guys can see, you're going to swing the arms up, around, back, and down. So you want to lift, extend, bring the arms to the hips, bend the elbows, fingertips back to head, and release. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, release. 2 more times. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and down, and again, back. Last 2 set, guys. Let's keep going. And up, around, back and down, lengthen, release. Let's go for 1 more here. And extend the arms. Just hold for a second. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, guys. Palms facing up. And take a rest. Well done. All right. Just make sure the feet are together now. And we're going to keep those hands behind us. As you guys can see, lifting one leg with both hands. I don't mind if you start with the right or the left leg. As you lift that left or that right leg, you obviously, as you guys can see, keep changing those legs. So I want you to point the toes, elongate through the spine, elongate through the back of leg. We're going for a set of 10. Continue to engage the hamstrings. Continue to engage your glutes. Continue to engage your core. Let's continue. We have another 4 to go. Stay with me. Lift the body. Lift the leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale to release. And exhale to lift. Inhale to release. Last one is coming up. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Well done. And do take a little rest for now. Release, relax. Guys, hands under the shoulders, or I should actually say at about a 90-degree position. If you're not as flexible, or if you are, very, very flexible, take your hands further back. I just want us to stretch up and down. And this one, guys, as you can see, if you want to go into a mini cobra or a full cobra or a sphinx is really up to you. Just making sure you get that little stretch there through the core. That was our last one. We're going to breathe in, and on your exhale, let's find our way back into a gentle child's pose with the sits bones down to the heels, the head dropping down to the earth. Relax your forehead. You may even wish to take the arms forward, as I'm just going to demonstrate, into your puppy pose where your fingertips are splayed and the hands are slightly lifted here. So this gives you a little more stretch through the shoulders. Breathing in on the exhale, guys, let's lift our hips into a gentle downward facing dog. And we are coming to the end of our workout very, very soon. So just know that, if you're liking this workout, well, definitely continue to follow these workouts. I really have so much love and pleasure and joy in presenting these workouts to you guys. So I absolutely just want to say now, thank you so much. When you guys are ready, coming back to that downward facing dog, just dropping both heels down. We're going to breathe in, and on our exhale, we'll just slowly drop those knees down into a 4-point kneeling. Beautiful. And just as I said, with the 4-point kneeling, you want to make sure that the hands are under the shoulders and the knees under the hips, as we just take a very gentle cat and cow. So on the cat, or the curvature of the spine, guys, you want to, again, as we've been doing through the entirety of the class, really scoop that navel towards that spine. And a lot of people teach this with straight elbows. I did that for a while. Again, there is no right and wrong. It is your workout. Feel free to do it exactly as you wish. In the sense of bending and straightening through the elbows, of course, we're going to engage the core. Of course, we're going to stretch out and extend through that beautiful heart and open up the body today. We'll do a few more here, guys. Exhaling and inhaling. And I would just say we do one more little cat bridge and one more extension there into the cow, guys. Once you're back at your center, just gently taking a little twist of the hips from left to right to release any remaining tension, I should say, that may be stored in the hips, the greater trochanter, the outside of the hips, or just enjoy. Good, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll find our way back onto our knees. And then I want us to come into our final exercise here for today, which is a little rotation. Now, lunge position with the right leg forward. Let's take the same arm as leg, so right leg, right arm, and extend that arm up. Bring those fingertips to those temples. You're going to exhale to rotate down towards your left wrist. So exhale to rotate down and inhale to lift up and open through that right shoulder. We'll do 6 on each side. Okay. Now, if you're not able to touch the floor, no worries, no stress. As I've always said, and as I've said during this class, practice is practice. Continue to practice. Good, ladies and gentlemen. One last one there. You're going to inhale and lift the arm up. If possible, bending through that back knee. If possible, grabbing onto that foot, dropping that left hip down to the earth, rotating through that right shoulder. Again, if possible. If this is not possible, no stress, no worries. Do what you can. Keep that leg straight if you have to. Lovely. Just gently releasing that foot. We'll obviously change to the other side, which means taking that left foot forward, best foot forward, left arm, left leg, breathing out to twist to the right side of your mat. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Well done. Breathing in to rotate, breathing out to rotate. Both rotations with an inhale and an exhale. So each movement in Pilates generally has a breath to it as well. If you are a seasoned Pilates professional, you will have already noticed that yourself. If not, you learn something new. One more rotation, guys, and then if possible, extend the arm, bend the knee, grab the foot if you can. If you can't, no worries, no stress. Dropping down through that right hip flexor now, really stretching through that thigh. Take a deep breath in. And on that exhale, you're gently going to drop that foot down, coming back into that lovely downward facing dog, lifting those hips, guys, and just holding out through the dog, taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Our last challenge for the day is a very, 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 very simple 30-second plank hold. Let's find our way down, guys. Hips in line with shoulders, core engaging. Let's go. Breathe with me. Hold it out. Hold it out. Squeeze the glutes. Think happy thoughts. Deep breaths, guys. Stay with me. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Do release those knees, guys, down. Well done. Super proud of you. You made it through. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Let's come to finish our class off today. Just coming back to that gentle seated position. And again, as we started off the class, taking those hands towards those ribs, softening through the shoulders. Let's just finish off with a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And you may even now like to place your hands on your heart as you just center yourself, finding your balance, maybe finding your tummy. Whatever intuitively feels good for you as you set yourself up for the day, or maybe you're finishing your day. Connecting back to that breath, connecting back to that life force, that balance that resides within. Well done. Give the arms a little cross. Just finishing off, guys, with a gentle side bend from left to right. Good, everybody. And one more just to finish off. Moving to the right and moving to the left just to release any tension. Just feeling good. And reaching the arms up and overhead. Bring those palms together into Namaste, guys. And just twist out. Release all the tension. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Inhale, guys, and Namaste. I want to say thank you guys so much for being here with me. I really hope that you enjoyed this workout. As I said, my name is Bianca, and of course, this is Bianca Fucsko Fitness. I do offer every day, pretty much every day, online courses with myself, which happen on Zoom. Do check out my website above, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd look forward to seeing you in the next workout. Bye.